Fake baseball! Hey guys, welcome to Fireside Chat, and today we have Chuck here, we got Stride, and we got Q. Say hi, everybody.
Bye.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. This has been Fireside Chat.
Hi,
Yeah,
Hi guys.
everyone.
hi guys. Yeah, we're gonna be talking some fake baseball, like old-fashioned classic fake baseball. We got Q here from the Make a Case days, some OG shit, right?
We're all
Fucking
old.
throwback of the century, Christ.
Exactly. That was so old. Last episode was April. I mean, that's like 15 years ago. Yeah,
That was
but
back when I could
Yeah, that
hit.
sounds about
almost back when you could hit. Exactly. When you did hit, though.
Hey, I bat myself lead off for a reason.
Oh yeah, we do have GMs playing again. So
Because
or
Joe,
playing though.
because Joe is pitching.
Oh. Yeah, but we're gonna start off this episode like we did last week and the weeks to follow, I guess, with a dumpster fire of the episode, to sort of fuel the fire beside which we chat. And today we're gonna have Chuck deliver that. So Chuck, take the floor.
Well, today's dumpster fire should be a pretty nice and cozy one because uh, the Orioles gave up, what was it, a 5-run lead?
Yeah,
A 5-run save in order to blow a game against the Tigers?
yeah, 9 runs in that sixth inning. It was insane, and they won like 10 to
Uh,
five
it,
after that, or 10-6.
I was kind of keeping an eye on that game. That was bizarre to me because I think Yeager was having an all right game or a pretty good game, and then out of nowhere he just gave up like 5 runs all in one bunch.
Yeah, I feel
Mhm.
bad for him, but I mean, fuck Jaeger. Just kidding. I love you, Jaeger. Don't hate me. I feel bad for
He
you because
already
you're
hated
on
me.
Jay, you're
the
making
Orioles.
enemies, man. Making
Exactly.
enemies.
I'm getting back to that to old Jay, making them enemies. I think the podcasts
Fuck
do it.
Yeager.
Yeah, fuck
Making an
Jaeger.
enemies.
Making an enemies, making a case for enemies. All right, we're going to be talking about a lot of key games this session 18, which is the most important session in fake baseball history, in my opinion, because it has a lot of really pertinent clashes. And I think the first one we're going to talk about is Colorado versus Arizona. I mean, Arizona doesn't have a stake in the playoffs, but Colorado's trying to get that outsider's chance, and so far, I mean, it's not looking that bad. They're currently in a 2-2 tie right now. I mean, they went off to a 2-0 lead against the Diamondbacks in the first inning with I think a single and then a home run, or a single and then a triple or something, a single triple. I don't fucking know. I wasn't really paying attention after I was ousted as an ump. Hashtag justice for Jaybird. But yeah, I mean, but then
Did he get that
Arizona
credit?
tied it up. What do you guys think about this game, though? You guys think Colorado's going to win, or you think Arizona's going to pull it out?
Step
I
on
think
snack.
You think they're going to step on Snake? I mean, a lot of people step on Snake, so I understand that.
God
I think the
damn.
Diamondbacks are going to play spoiler today, or I guess not today, this session. Uh, I
God
think that should
damn, I
be
hope
interesting.
so. I'm wearing my biases on my sleeve.
We all know Jay is a Diamondback fan, and he wants them to win.
Yeah, I'm an IRL Diamondbacks fan. I got me a sick hat, dude. Yeah, but that game is currently, I don't know, in like the third or something, maybe the second, and I
They're
mean,
currently in the third, I believe.
yeah, Arizona definitely has the momentum with that tying blow, but I mean anything could happen in that game, and I mean Colorado is looking way better, in a very good spot, way better than they were at the start of the session because currently the Phillies are losing to the Rangers in the
Uh,
stupidest game I've ever seen in my whole entire fucking life. Have you do you guys know about this game?
Do you want to explain? Because I don't know anything about that game.
Well, it started off basically with like three or four Texas autos where like they had like I think two auto walks and like an auto or two auto Ks and an auto walk, and after that they ended up scoring three solo home runs, so they're leading 3-0, and then
Back to back.
they're currently in another auto walk I think, which is
Huh.
insane. Yeah, it's the stupidest game I've ever fucking had, and it's so crucial. I had to take out Hildy and bring in Ala Ryu because they were really getting on Hildy right there. But yeah, these are two
Fucking-
really important games. What do you guys think about this?
Pretty important.
Yeah. 3 home runs is insane. I think when I think of a game, I think of like at least one or like not even one, but three, and especially in like a few innings, is just crazy to me.
Yeah, definitely. I think it all
Yeah.
happened in the one inning.
That's even crazier.
It's so dumb.
Hold on, can we Google that? Is that good?
Huh?
I think we might need to Google that to see if it's good.
Oh yeah, maybe. I wasn't. I guess it's up in the air. We can make a case about that, but
Oh,
I would.
shut your mouth.
I would say maybe it's good. Like 52% chance to 48. Is that mathematically sound? Yeah, it is.
Mathematically.
The
Math.
fireside chat does not promote its math skills.
I said,
Yo, I didn't know we were gonna go over math today. I think I'm out, guys.
dude, you should. It's okay. You're in a safe space. Did you like I blundered on Superbone's inning count last week, so
What's he at? Like 18,000?
yeah, around there.
That sounds about right.
And now he seems like, yeah, I guess that's another thing we could talk about with this game. I mean, I have it in my fucking schedule, but I completely glossed over it. But,
Fuck
Yeah.
the schedule.
dude, the schedule runs my life. It's perfect.
Because you're basic.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Got him.
Okay. This is gonna be a spicy podcast, huh? Yeah, but Superbone Three Finger could very well make it to that 100, but he has to let us tie him. So hopefully,
You think he has a case to make it there, Jay?
Cubert, I need you to shut the fuck up. Yeah.
Damn it.
He needs us to tie him, so hopefully he'll also kind of get a few freebies. So. I mean, they don't have any stake in this game. We have stake in this game, but that would be illegal.
I think Preller should investigate Philadelphia for collusion.
Yeah, if we win, they're gonna definitely
Fucking
investigate us.
collusion.
Just
Nah,
because
we
I said
won't.
that.
Remember, we do nothing.
Oh yeah, we do have an OTC, I guess, correspondent in this, for lack of a better word.
Correspondent. Fuck that.
I try
tried
to do things. It's hard.
No, you don't.
Hey, lay off my man's, dude. I'll beat you
What
up.
happened to the
I'll beat you
wholesome
up over
fireside
the
chat?
internet.
What the fuck?
Dude, this isn't your mom and pops fireside chat.
Last thing I tried to do, I got like 15 votes.
Oh yeah, that was. Yeah, we should do more things than announcements, because that like is a lot of.
Can I shit post him? Can I ping Chuck in announcements?
I'll check my schedule.
Okay.
You can set that one up. But do you guys think that Philly will still get in the playoffs? Do you think they are gonna choke it away as they are kind of doing now, or do you guys think they're gonna hold on?
Giants get in, Phillies don't.
Okay, that's it's quite the hot take, I guess.
Next question.
I wonder why. Why the Giants?
We'll talk about the Giants next, I guess, because they're next on the list. San Francisco versus Oakland, the Battle of the Bay. I mean, the one thing that hasn't happened here is an earthquake. Yet.
Yikes.
You just jinxed it. God damn it.
So, Q, I guess you can whinge about that game for a little bit while we pretend to care.
All right. So
I really
people
don't.
think it's a. Shut up, Chuck. People think it's a hot take that I batted myself leadoff. Here's the thing. Fuck Joe Runzer.
I mean,
He's a
I agree.
scumbag.
And the cheat.
Yeah, he came back. But here's the thing, like we're winning like what 80,000 to like -3.
Sounds
So
about right.
I don't know
We're
if
in the
baseball works
playoffs.
that way.
That's the Milo rules right there. Negative runs.
get on
How would
that.
you score a negative run?
Shoot,
500
I have to actually ump that.
450 plus diffs are negative runs. Or no, you have an option to take a negative run, or you take the out, or make it like 2 outs if it's
Why
five.
would you ever take a negative run?
475.
You're onto something here.
What is going on here?
You take out runs as a loan from like the baseball bank. mid-game. And if you can't pay them off.
Dude,
you
I'm
get
working a
negative.
minimum wage job in order to pay off my run loan.
You gotta
Guys,
pay interest too.
this is great. This would be awesome.
This is really the minor leagues. We got to work a second job, huh?
Get that on a minor league oddball or
Oh
whatever,
God,
or
when fake
eco.
baseball becomes
I'll
real
do
life.
that. I gotta. Okay, I gotta make a whole Milo economy.
Just have a bank.
That's a topic.
What's
Buy
a
stocks in Milo. Thanks, guys.
what's a topic? Why'd you say that?
Economy.
Oh. Yeah, let's talk about the economy, guys. How about Donald Trump, dude?
Dude, tax cuts. Am I right? Is that still topical?
What a fucking bitch. Alright.
Elon Musk smoking weed. There's that.
And
Oh, dude,
Tesla's
yeah, I sold
stock
all my
dropped.
I sold all of my Tesla stocks when I saw him smoking weed. I couldn't handle that.
Yeah, we need a guy who doesn't
So how about
smoke
Nike?
dangerous grass. What about Nike? Oh, Nike? Yeah, Colin Kaepernick. What a fucking Donald Trump.
One of
Make
my
America great
coworkers bought
again.
like 5 pairs of shoes just to burn him.
Well, that's their
Well, that's the end of the podcast, folks. See ya.
Bye,
forever.
guys.
Call the action.
All right, let's get back into fake baseball, I guess. San Francisco versus Oakland. I think Oakland's gonna win, definitely. I should probably bring this
Shut your
box
mouth.
score up. What are you guys actually winning by?
I think it's like 6-1.
Oh well.
It is 4-3, Giants.
Oh really?
You're close
Just 4 to
enough.
3. I want the Giants to win because of the holy Hunter to zero.
Hey Chuck, what are we? What inning are we in? I need to know if I should sub my pitcher.
See, why are you asking me? Aren't you the GM?
Yeah.
I don't pay attention
You're in
to
the
my
fifth
games.
inning, buddy boy.
Hey, I don't want any cursing in this podcast. Thank you.
Well, this is
Hey
a
Jay,
Christian
what
server.
inning am I in?
I don't think I've ever cursed in my life, so I don't know who you're talking to.
I don't even want to say it.
This is a
Buddy
Christian Minecraft server.
Beep.
Jay, what inning is my game in?
The 7th.
I just told you.
Wow.
I was looking for it, but I always like gloss over it 15 times before I finally find it. It's too many games. Yeah,
In
fifth
the
inning.
fifth inning? Okay.
The Athletics just scored off of Jack Casutori, who's our baseball mod. So good job, Jack. We love you, Jack. Give us a sticky, Jack.
Make me mod, Jack.
Hook us up, Jack. Get us them delicious views. Shit, why did I scroll down from the schedule? I almost lost it. Okay, next topic. Boston versus Toronto. This one is for the AL East. Toronto is currently choking it away. Lane, how about you talk about this a little bit? This is your game.
This is my game too. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, I forget Boston has people. I mean, hey, you guys are winning, so.
Boston's not dead.
Boston's
I mean, we're
dead,
close to dead.
they're
We're not gonna-
surely alive. Lane, talk
I
about
mean-
Toronto.
Okay, so my team is doing great, but I personally am not. We might be losing 5-1, but it's okay because they're still all great people.
It's 5-2. I think.
And Boston keep killing us. I don't know what to say. Don't kill us anymore, thank you. And yeah,
It's a very.
Chuck, just tell Pi to bean lane right in between his 3D glasses.
Okay.
hey.
How will he be able to see in 3D then? He's just gonna get like really bad depth of vision after you do that. You break his 3D glasses. He'll run into walls.
Yeah, man, I need my 3D
A whole
glasses.
new level.
Yeah, I think Boston just made it 5-2 after Plinko single.
I think Palinko singled or something like that.
How about you talk about this, Chuck? What do you think about this game?
I think we should bench Chuck McCluster. He's a fucking garbage player.
Yeah, I can get behind that. Did you hear
funny
you
thing
got,
about this
that
game-
statement.
did you got
Funny thing
traded,
about this game
for clam chowder? Go ahead, sorry.
is that usually the Boston Discord's dead as fuck, but during this game everyone's been talking, so that's pretty nice.
Sorry, what about the Boston Discord?
How
being
is your
dead as fuck?
Discord dead when you're a playoff team?
Dude, I don't know.
Shit
You think
happens.
I know? I'm the only active player and I suck ass, so I don't know, dude.
I
Pi
suck
What
too,
about your
it's
Discord
okay.
being dead?
Pi is semi-active.
I is drunk half the time.
This is true.
Talking
I
about
love
Pi's
that.
in
He just
Minnesota.
types in all
Pi's
caps.
in Where is he? Wisconsin.
he should be traded. Didn't he play for the Brewers? Or no, he played for the Mets, and now they are the Brewers.
He played for the Mets. He played for the Twins. He played for you, and he played for now Boston. He's played everywhere, man.
I'm gonna re-sign him, just cause.
You won't.
Mm,
You think so?
no,
You think
Jay, sign me. Hey, I'm becoming a pitcher.
really? Are you
He
gonna
likes
get out of the
Boston.
GM game?
Yeah, I'm not a fan. It's
Huh.
boring as shit, honestly.
Damn. All right.
You heard it
Okay.
here first.
So GMing is boring as shit. Apply today to replace Q.
Please
I
do.
called dibs.
All right. So I guess I'll go across this highly unbiased panel and ask them who do you think is gonna win the AL East? Chuck.
Raise.
All right. Stride.
Toronto.
All right. Q.
The Orioles.
All right, and I agree with the Orioles. All right, so
Go
seems like
Orioles.
seems like the Orioles are gonna win the
Go
AL
Orioles, by
East.
the way.
All right, I guess
Oh,
we'll
don't do that.
I guess we'll move away from individual games and go into power rankings, which I think are sticky. Are they or are they not? No, they are not. Fuck.
Are they just sticky?
Stickied, like on the board.
But are they sticky themselves?
Yeah,
Wow,
sure,
that's really
man.
funny.
Yeah, sure, man. This is the top humor we expect from Q when we brought him
Wait,
on.
hold on.
The
Okay.
power rankings are a science, man. I only read the power rankings each day, and I love each of them each day.
I think Robin's a bitch for. I think actually Bear put the Phillies at 9 when they have like they're tied for the 5th best record and they have a 6-game winning streak. So how the fuck do you put them at 9th? Sorry, I got a little carried away. I think Robin put them
How
8th.
did
Whoa,
Boston?
Jay, your opinion is a little too strong there. Time to tone it down to a 0.
Let's talk about politics again. It's a little less contentious.
Hey, tax
What
cuts
about
and everything.
negative runs?
What?
What about negative runs?
Up
So Jay pays more taxes?
yeah, I guess so. I don't know how that happened, but looks like that's what's happening here. But Pirates unanimous number 1. Do you guys agree with that?
Darth
Yeah.
Vader called my team a cunt.
Really? What?
That's all you have to say about it.
Darth Vader
Yeah, I'm
called
not
your
very
team a
happy
cunt?
with Yeah, he doesn't like us.
Oh. Oh. I still think I
He's
voted.
he's a meanie.
Yeah, he is kind of a meanie. I try to get him to write for 501D, and he keeps telling me that he needs to be their competition. And it's like
He's like anti big boys. I don't like that.
big boys, like big
Yeah,
dog.
like Giants.
Oh yeah, you guys are big boys. You used to
In
have,
life,
That's debatable.
the Pirates have had 17 wins and 7 losses in their lifetime. So, this is the point where we start like calling them everything we call the Patriots.
but they don't win shit. They haven't been in the playoffs. Like we're in the playoffs last year.
Well, to
think what
be
Stride
fair,
means-
you didn't give them exactly the chance that they could have.
I didn't do shit, dude. That was all Jonesy, and I like was fucking gonna give up. Like people shout collusion. I was gonna give up my playoff spot because like Jonesy set this like arbitrary shit to have the Nationals win. And I was like, whatever. Then fuck it. It's a 7-game season. But he came to me and he was like, hey, let's do a tiebreaker. And I was like, okay. And I won the fucking tiebreaker. And I was like, neat. But yeah, we beat the Pirates in run differential, us and the Nationals, and we beat the Braves in run differential, which is like a very legitimate way to break a tie. And I'm pretty sure we were going to do that again this year, but we're gonna do like a tiebreaker game, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. What are we doing with the tiebreakers, Lane?
If I knew, I would tell you.
Oh well.
You see, I get
Exclamation
told
point,
things
Preller.
everything I get told is so last minute that you guys know before I do.
Yeesh. That's
Communication, what's that?
tough. I don't know.
OTC, everyone.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, so I guess we're gonna go from the top of the rankings to the bottom of the rankings. Seattle is no longer number 20 after like 15 sessions of being number 20, which is funny because they were number 1 at one point in like early power rankings, which is
Were
really
they
sad.
actually?
Yeah, they used to have like the best DPA. They had like a 4-3 record or like a 5-2 record or something like that. They just absolutely shit the bed. And yeah, now they're finally at number 19, which is better than number 20. But Not by much. And Baltimore is the new number 20 again after that really terrible loss to Detroit.
It feels bad.
Hate to see that.
Yeah, and I have in the schedule that Detroit came back on Seattle, but no, it was on Baltimore. So that's completely wrong. I should die. All right,
Same.
that's it for Fireside Chat. For
Go commit, not alive.
You're not allowed to die.
You have the best memes, Q. Your
That's
memes,
all I was brought in for.
your memes are top tier.
Excuse me. I think my meetings are top tier.
At Snipenberg.
All right.
So who's the better team, Orioles or Mariners?
I think the Orioles, because when the Orioles are on, they're on. They're just never on.
Not wrong.
I'm gonna let Max do the speaking here, and I'm gonna say the Mariners.
Okay.
Mariners, I think.
Well, I agree with Chuck in that when the Orioles win, they win. It's only the fact that they lose a lot. So when they win, they win. So
They have 5 wins in their entire career.
Yeah, but when they win, they win. It's just that when they
and 2 of
lose, they
those wins
lose.
are
That
against
certainly
us.
is true. When they win, they win.
You cannot argue with that.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure
The Baltimore
they're
Orioles have definitely won a game before.
I would agree with
Yes.
the Mariners. They're the
Oh, what
Baltimore
the fuck?
the Baltimore offense is awful. At least it has been awful for a very long or for a majority of the season. I haven't really checked recently, but I knew that
They're
at
4
one
and
point.
13.
At one
Why do I
point,
feel like earlier in the year they had some guy that was just like killing shit?
yeah, Nikki
Chipper
Falk.
Dipper?
I didn't
Yeah.
Chipper Dipper. Nikki Falk, like they won their first game and it was the peak of their lives.
Wasn't Nikki Falk batting like 800?
No, I don't think she was that great, but I mean, in like the first few sessions, it was like she got 2
See, now
home
Jay,
runs.
that's sexist.
I'm sorry, I don't have a girl on my team, so yeah, that sounds about right.
He's never
What?
experienced ass, Lord.
Hey, you called
We don't have a
yourselves
Cardinal in here, damn it.
you called yourselves big boys, and that's completely not inclusive at all of half the population. You fucking swine.
How does big people work?
Yeah, big zers. Oh,
Big.
We're getting too political here. We're
God
gonna
damn
get
it.
shut down. Prella's gonna be like, "You can't make podcasts anymore. You're hurting the league." People are gonna find these.
Carlo's gonna personally ban me. He's gonna be like, dude, you gotta stop.
My roommate was asking about the podcast before we started. He was like, "So, how many people are going to listen to this?" I'm like, "I don't know." He's like, 10. I'm like, "Maybe." He said, "More than 10." I'm like, "Probably." More than 100? I said, "Hell no."
In the future, if we get that sticky, Jack, hit us up, hook us up.
I mean, hey, if I keep rewatching the podcast or re-listening, it's gonna count as a view, right? So I could just keep listening to it.
Yeah, we gotta prove Q wrong because fuck Q.
We have to artificially enhance our viewing experience. We
gotta
gotta
get it
have
to
like
1,000.
1,000 views. All we each gotta take 250 views of it and then split it.
exactly. We
So then
cannot
we have
let Q in.
250 views, and everyone is going to love our podcast.
Q, I'm sorry, but that was offensive. I'm gonna personally watch this 100 times.
Hashtag road to 100. Get those hashtags out, guys. Write them on Twitter. Everyone's gonna understand what you're talking
Hashtag
about.
ad. Hey guys, we're sponsored by McDonald's. Get some grease.
Hashtag kill yourself with fast food.
I ate McDonald's last night. Fuck all you.
Was
I
it
work
good?
at a Wendy's, man.
Dude, rate McDonald's. Rate your McDonald's experience right now.
Well, last night I got a Big Mac and I got a 10-piece nug. The nugs were good. The Big Mac was just normal. So we'll say a solid
Yo, Big Mac's
7.8.
overrated. Not gonna lie.
7.8 for fucking McDonald's. Yeesh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's on the McDonald's standard.
I guess
Okay,
you're
so how
right.
about
Okay.
at a normal standard, like
Compared to
Fucking
all food.
3.2.
Okay, yeah. Sounds about right. Yeah. Okay, where are we? Oh yeah. We're gonna talk about if we're talking about Seattle, let's talk about our dearly departed Seattle GM, Ace Brasco. He left the both this league and the league that must not be mentioned. And I tried to like friend him to get him to not jump off the ledge, and like I forgot that I tried to friend him, and then just like last night he messaged me like, why'd you friend me? And I was like, I wanted to see if you'd not leave. He was like, I already left, and I was like, okay, and then that was it. But yeah,
Unfriend.
They basically said, "Fuck you, Jay."
yeah, I mean, I
I
didn't hate the
mean,
guy, but a lot of people did.
I'm pretty sad that he left because while a lot of people think he's annoying, I'm not one of those people. I just think that I think he was passionate about the game and he was passionate about rulemaking, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And it does suck that we lost him.
Here's the thing with him. He's a lot like Morello in the sense that he's wicked fucking passionate about the game, but people just hate him because he doesn't know when to quote unquote stop.
Yeah, I get that. I was indifferent towards him. I don't like giving the OTC like having to make them basically go and find new GMs all the time. I like them focusing on other things and having to like stress themselves out and like pull players from the player pool to like basically get people to retire in order to become GMs. Like, kind of sucks.
Yeah,
It
the
does
Mariners
suck.
have had a turnstile
Yeah.
of GM recently.
Them and the Tigers, yeah, they had a hard time. I feel like when once you accept the job as GM, you understand that you're way more important to the league now, and you can't just fucking sort of leave when just Robin makes a
And that's another
offhand
reason
joke.
why this is a little bit deeper of a conversation, but that's another reason why I'm going to be retiring as GM. I just feel like with school and shit, you know, Jay, with
Yeah,
school and shit, I'm not going to be able to be that level of input. Like, I'm not going to be able to be like take part in all those big discussions in committee room or shit post in committee room.
yeah, I feel you. I understand that definitely.
And
I
meanwhile, pitching, I just send numbers.
Yeah, I mean, pitching is problem is that pitching's probably gonna get very oversaturated. We definitely need to have like some sort of thing to give batters more of a sort of impact on the game while simultaneously not sort of forcing them to do like too much. Like giving them
A thing that
options would be good.
a thing that I liked was I think with double plays, we should allow them to have like we should allow chances for them more often. With Caleb Athens been doing a fantastic job in eco with his whole hey, you can go for an extra base here, but you got to be like within 100 if you want to get like if you say you hit a triple, you got to be within like X if you want to get an inside the Parker.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love
I agree.
Caleb. Caleb would have been in this, but we don't want five people in here because it's pretty chaotic to begin with.
Caleb's ideas and with eco really are changing the game, and I love that. I love like seeing like all the experimentation that he's doing because it's really going to change the future of the game. I told him this. Like I DM'd him like a couple weeks ago, and I said, "Hey man, I love what you're doing in eco. Keep doing it."
Exactly.
No, for sure. I can definitely get behind that. He's been slaving away on those eco games. It's kind of crazy.
I just hope that sometime before we start the next season, we have like I definitely want just like one day where we basically lay everything out and be like, all right, should we do this? And then we give a little arguments, and then yes or no. All right, next thing, should we do this? Yes or no. And I think we definitely should sort of lay out some time to figure out if we're gonna do some of these things. And I definitely think we should change the game a little bit for the next season to
Bring
keep people
back the
interested.
utility man.
This is definitely in our plans. We do want to do something like this because it like I personally am trying to figure out like a new way like we can all make rules and everyone gets a say in it. I know it's controversial. I know, committee. I'm listening to you. I swear.
Committee room is
But
difficult.
but I do want everyone to have feedback into everything because everyone is playing this game and we all want your feedback. At least I do.
Exactly. It's we definitely need to optimize the system a little bit more, and it seems like you guys are doing that, and good job for that. Hopefully, we see a lot of positive change in that department.
Lane, what do you think of that topic I just posted?
Oh, silence. I need to see this.
What?
What?
Yeah,
You didn't actually post anything. You just pinged me.
Oh, I was
what do
gonna
you think of
say.
that topic?
I love pings, and I especially love your pings.
Stride, thanks for
It's
bringing
all,
back the shitpost channel, by the way.
yeah, that was huge.
Yeah.
No problem.
Gave me faith in the OTC.
We
Stride,
allow you to do what you want
stride for
as long
commissioner,
as it's
dude.
in there.
I forget who I voted for commissioner. I actually think I voted for Pi, which looking back was a terrible decision, but because he hasn't really been around recently. But
Cut that. Cut that
I
little
don't know
segment
if I
out.
could ever be commissioner. There's too many decisions for me.
it's terrible. I tried to because I started the NPR and I immediately was like, I don't like doing
This
this.
is fucking horrible.
I hate being the one who has to like answer to everybody. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Like we give Preller a lot of shit, but he's so far been handling the job very amiably, at the very
I
least.
agree.
And it's something that's really hard to be like enthusiastic and like continue going about and not complain about 24/7. So good on him for
Mhm.
actually sticking with that and taking it with stride. Get it? Because stride's
I get it.
he's in
His
the
stride.
OTC, so he's
Yeah,
taking
dude,
it
I
with
get it.
stride.
It's stride.
All right, let's
What?
go.
Like strident boss.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Shit, I didn't think of that. Stride and
God, I
boss.
hate that guy.
Let's talk about worst OTC members. Nah, just kidding. We'll go into.
Jay. Oh wait.
Definitely not me.
I wrote an article a few days ago about Detroit and how I thought they were going to be the 2018-19 Paper Cup champions. They came back on Baltimore, as we talked about at the beginning of the episode. Do you guys think that Detroit has what it takes to be a real threat in the next upcoming season?
I think they have a threat, but I think your article was a very hot take.
Really? Well, I wanted it to kind of be like that too. I
Fucking
didn't want to
crap
be like Boston Red Sox 2018-19 champions. Like I wanted it to be like someone who's not in the playoffs
Should have been
now.
the Giants.
You guys think you're not gonna be in the playoffs? Because I wanted somebody who would not be in the playoffs.
Fair. Mariners.
Yeah, Mariners. I don't think so.
So while the Oakland Athletics made the playoffs last season, they were actually tied with Detroit 4-3 and 4-3 at the top of the division. But I guess it was settled with tiebreakers.
Run
So
differential. Yeah, Detroit
yep.
just floundered at the end of that season. They were 3-0, and then they won one of their last five, or one of the last four, and then they ended up being 4-3. And because of that, I'm pretty sure the run differential just kind of tanked, and Oakland just took that bitch right up. Yeah, but Detroit almost got it, and it's been hard for them. But then they sort of turned it around after the schism, kind of like Philly did, and they've had a pretty decent second half. Just not enough.
What was the
I
reaction in like GM Lounge when I came back? Like, what the fuck is Q doing here?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
think season 3 will have a lot of surprises, especially not only just rule changes that we have planned, but also a lot of surprises with like teams. I think Seattle is going to pull off something amazing. But
Depends on who ends up GMing them. No one's
Me.
that
gonna
is
really
true.
know. Caleb Athen would have been the GM if Preller didn't veto him.
He was my
Athen
choice.
needs to be a GM.
Athen's going to be a GM. I think he's gonna do the Mets and the expansion. That's the general idea, I think. And then
I mean, if
Zach's
I can
gonna be the
GM
other
and
one.
play, I might still GM.
I think that's the
Like
idea.
if I can GM and play consistently.
I think that is what's gonna happen. I think that's something that's supported by most of the GMs currently.
GM is boring as shit normally, man.
All right, so we got through Detroit. So our last, how much time we got currently? We're at 35 minutes, give or take. I guess we can get this to 40. So we're gonna end this with, or at least our last topic is going to be, who is the hunkiest GM? Q, I guess you can start first.
Jordan Peppers.
You want to explain that?
I have him on Snap and we have a streak.
What's the streak at?
Oh God, let me look. I think Hold on.
You could just say 69 and we'd get equally as much information out of that.
45.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you guys are essentially going steady. That's really cute.
Yeah, it is kind of cute. Is it like a fire emoji?
And hold on.
Did
I
you
have it
change
as
the
a
emoji to a
bicep.
heart?
I
Are
changed
you
it
guys
to a
best friends?
bicep.
Times like these make me say I was born in the wrong generation.
By the way, Dominus Nominus ended our streak, so he's on the chopping block.
Well,
You should block him.
gotta block them, unfriend them, everything, man.
Who even is
The
that?
full 9.
Who is this
Gotta
Dominus
banish
to speak of?
him from this planet.
All right, so that's 1 point for Peppers in this new and improved Fireside, where we're just resetting it completely. Stride, who is the hunkiest GM?
I think reigning champion Mattis
Champion?
because he's the reigning champion.
Fucking bias. Shit.
Who cares, dude? It's hunkiest GM.
This is biased, and I'm quitting everything.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Yes. All right. So, you have any
What
other?
numbers?
Is it just you like your GM? Got any other
I
points?
doubled once.
Okay, maybe just Prowler.
Yeah. Okay. Next person. We're not gonna talk about that one.
We know we know what's been going on in the OTC room.
I don't. You want to explain?
I could
Moving on.
I could use this for my fan fictions. I'm gonna give that one to Mattis. So we have one for
I need
Mattis,
material.
one for Peppers. So Chuck, you give us your pick for hunkiest GM.
All right. Well, if he looks like if he actually is what he says he is, my vote is for AJ Preller. Okay.
Ooh.
If Preller is actually Preller, our beloved commissioner, is actually Preller from in real life, I think he is without a doubt the hunkiest GM.
Hold on. Preller from in real life? What?
I sometimes forget that Preller is like a real person. It's really bizarre
Yeah,
seeing him.
He's the guy for the Padres. He's the real dude. I'm convinced that's actually him. I'm convinced he's actually just in here in fake baseball, just shooting the shit.
He's always at Padres games. I mean, that's the reason you were at
I mean,
Padres
that's not a
games.
coincidence, man. He always tends to have pretty good seats too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Shit.
We need
I'm
to
onto you, Preller.
we need to do a stakeout, dude. Like try to see if we can see Preller behind the plate. With
We need to
Padres
at this
games.
point.
I mean, like I feel like we could have easily figured that out, but nobody watches Padres games, so nobody's ever figured
I'm
it
convinced no one even
Yes.
goes to Padres games.
out. It's just
Are the
one-
Padres even a real team?
when in one of the Marlins versus Phillies games recently, like I've never heard a crowd so silent in my life. It was so silent. It's just like it was so awkward. I kind of feel
So
like
I
that's
go-
what Padres games are like.
I go to a fair share of Cubs games. Those are almost usually sold out. I went to a White Sox game about a week ago. Fucking empty as shit. Literally no one there.
Yeah, I imagine. I like the White Sox though. They got a nice
like the
team
White
going on.
Rest in
Comiskey
peace,
Park
Michael
fucking-
Kopech.
Awesome.
Guaranteed rate field.
Fuck that.
Rest in
Fucking
peace, Michael
guaranteed
Kopech's arm.
Yeah, Tommy John surgeries are a pain in the ass. All right, so Chuck said Preller, and I'm gonna have to agree with him. I'm gonna go with Preller too. I feel like he's really done a good job in the last few weeks, just as a commissioner, which I think makes him very hunky. And I mean, the rules aren't that he has to be hunky specifically because of what he does as a GM. I mean, it's just the hunkiest GM. So I mean, he's always a GM, and therefore anything that he does makes him a hunky GM. I would go with.
Well, then does that
Preller.
mean we should come to the consensus then that he's always the hunkiest GM, right?
Well,
We should
it
just
depends. It depends on what I mean. Being a commissioner isn't everything. I mean, if you like build a house of cards and like it's a pretty decent house of cards, then I'd call you hunky. I mean,
But
like,
does that make you a hunky GM?
Did you just praise yourself?
what?
Because you said if you built a house of cards and it's steady, which you did build this house of cards.
Well, I'm talking about a legitimate house of cards. I was just whinging about something random. Like, if you build a house of cards and it's good, fucking, you're a good GM, hunky GM. I was being a
Well, you're going
dickhead.
into political realms again with the House of
Hey
Cards.
guys, so tax cuts, am I right?
You know who's the best actor in the world? Kevin Spacey, dude. I love that guy.
Okay,
No,
well,
shut
He's
up.
such
can't
a
talk
decent
about that.
person. All right, so that's 2 points for Preller, 1 point for Peppers, and 1 point for Mattis. I'm gonna write that down somewhere. Maybe not really. It used to be in the sidebar. Maybe I can get Preller to do that since he's kind of winning right now. Yeah, so Preller's in the lead.
As long as
Tyler will
he's winning,
definitely do
everybody.
that.
Okay, so do you guys have anything else you want to talk about? You just want to shoot the shit for a little while, or what?
Hi everyone.
Hi, Q.
Yes, the Lane Drew MLR franchise system. We got to talk about this.
Oh yeah, go ahead, definitely.
So my basic idea is to just not forget team history. For example, the Phillies. Let's all remember that they won the Paper Cup.
Who are the Phillies again?
You trying to one up me as the league historian? I'll beat you up.
No, not at all. I just want to make sure like team history isn't forgotten. That's all.
I think he's trying to one up you, dude.
Yeah, dude, come on. It's not
Fight
cool.
him.
I
All I
actually
keep track is like team names and win-loss ratios. I mean,
I was actually doing that,
is
but I
that
dropped off. I have an old fake baseball reference teams sheet that's really outdated and only has a few teams.
hey Jay, let's collab.
Yeah, let's do it. Definitely. If you want to help me out with that, that'd be amazing.
No. We're gonna use my sheet because
Oh,
we're
well, fuck
cool.
that.
Because his is better. Because he's trying to one up you.
My sheet has what I was doing was I was legitimately like keeping track of every player who has ever played for each franchise. So I have like
Right.
like up till like session 13 or so of this year, I have like full franchise histories like for each player and when they played for these franchises. For I think the Tigers, Orioles, Phillies, and Diamondbacks. I think, or the Pirates, not the Orioles, or maybe.
Yeah, I can't one up you there.
So I
You're
mean,
gonna continue to have one. I can't one up you.
that's why I was like, let's use my sheet because I have that information. I should continue that, but it's a pain in the ass. I also have like the normal fake baseball reference, which I've had a problem recently because my system for headshots, my it worked on my desktop, but my laptop has a different resolution, so like everything comes out blurry and shitty. So like I'm gonna have a tough time. Like I'm gonna have to wait till I get home to like do all
Wait.
the headshots.
Jay, how did you come up with the headshots for each player? Like, how did you decide what each player is gonna look like?
I have a like a forum that I gave out that
Oh,
I don't
fuck.
think I don't think I filled one out, or if I did, I don't
I
remember
think you did.
because did I?
Yeah, maybe not. Oh no, I think I just like when I don't have a thing for the form, I just basically randomly generate, and like if it's ugly, I'll regenerate because I'm not gonna be that type of dickhead.
I remember my headshot for a while was that creepy Pat Sajak thing.
Yeah, it's terrifying. Yeah, but normally if I don't get the form filled out, I basically just give them a randomly generated one. But
No, I thought
mean,
it was funny because that looks nothing like me.
go ahead and
Alright.
fill it out, and I'll fix it up for you. It's fine.
That's
Lane,
whatever.
you were good in the mogul sim. What should I swing? Jeff Steelflex just came in.
2.
Wait, what?
Jeff Steelflex just came in. What should I swing?
81.
No, 2.
I would say
812. Got it.
312. Okay.
812.
Oh, 812. Well, that's the sponsor of today's episode of Fireside Chat, the number 812.
812. It gets you all the ladies. Or men. We're not
812. It's
sexist
not
here.
813.
It's more of like a homophobic thing. Actually, no.
All right.
I
Well, you're
probably
gonna
just
get
got a
into that.
500 diff, not even lying.
So how about that Donald Trump, everybody?
Hey, so Donald Trump, am I right?
All right, guys.
So how about Lyle Overbay?
Thank you for watching. Oh, he still exists. No, whatever.
Is he alive?
Let's thank you for watching Fireside Chat, everybody. It's
Watching the fun.
fucking you can watch. Fuck you. I have a.
We should do this in video format.
Yeah,
We're going to cut out all the politics, right?
No. Oh, we got
If we
some.
cut out of the politics, we'll have like a 12-minute podcast.
Exactly.
Make a case, but this time it's politics.
We'll do face cam next time. Everyone bring out their cameras. I'll
Don't
fix
worry,
it.
man. I got you.
Lane wears 3D glasses in real life.
I always do.
Lane actually has his camera on right now. All right, guys.
I
Thank
mean,
you. Thank
Struck, do you
only
have
like
yours
two
on?
people in fake baseball know what I look like, and it's Jay and Jam.
Yeah, because we met up.
Yeah.
He's a handsome fellow, everybody.
Don't
Well,
Ladies.
worry.
thank you, Jay.
I'll
Right
post.
back
I'll
at
post
you.
a video of myself doing kickflips in my backyard, and then everyone will know what I look like.
Oh boy, with a nunchuck. A nunchuck. Put this in there.
A
Now.
nunchuck. Yeah, I get it. It's funny.
Oh, Chuck. I actually didn't know that. I just thought it was like doing kickflips with a nunchuck. It sounds pretty lame. Yeah, that's funny. Your name's Chuck. And people say you can't have a perfect ending to a podcast. Thanks everybody for listening, and we'll see you later.
Yeah, man. See ya.
Fuck chicken.